Welcome back to Rimworld. So this episode I promised something a bit more dynamic, something a little more necessary, you know, because last episode we spent a lot of time pissing around with our Jurassic Park here. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool, but it did take up way too much time. So Krup Voosh has actually arrived at his adventure zone. He's just made it. Now I kind of forgot what we were here for, to be honest with you. Oh, that's right. It's like, was it Hyperweave Sith robes guarded by 5 man-hunting pigs? I remember, of course, those classic Sith pigs. So Krup Voosh is over there ready to go, so we will obviously pay attention to him, but I think this episode, before we get into things too far, I want to rebuild a lot of the base. I've always said that I wanted to move the buildings out so everybody has like a separate house rather than being one main building here. Then, of course, we want to also start work on a Sith temple, but I'll wait until we get other Force sensitives before we start work on that. So we could start building it, but not, you know, flesh it out too much. At least get like the blocks in the right place rather than putting furniture in or anything. Seeing as we don't exactly know how many people we're going to get for that. And obviously splitting up all the bedrooms out, giving them their little separate houses and things with fridges in, I think would be quite cool. And then this being a main sort of work trading area. And I want to redo the workshop as well. I do like the compacted workshop, but I think it needs to be a little bit more future-proof because we're going to get a lot of workbenches, and these benches are already going to be sort of restricted in how they can work. So we'll change all this around as well. I basically just want to redo the whole base because this was sort of our starting base that's stuck around a bit too long, I think. Anyway, Krup Voosh, and of course we're going to give him a second double lightsaber just to see if it works. Krup Voosh, let's go to work, my friend. Got 5 man-hunting pigs to deal with. Can he deal with it? I mean, most likely, yeah. They're coming for us straight away. So we might as well let them come to us, I guess, and keep blasting some lightning at them while we wait for them to head over. Anyone like bacon? Oh my god, it didn't kill it. 46%. Okay, well that one's weakened at least. Let's force choke this one out. Let it keep some distance. Let's try and break up the pack a little bit. We can force drain. So if we force drain this one, it may just kill it. I think we're sort of overly concerned, you know. I think I've been a little bit too careful about 5 pigs when we've got Krup Voosh with his double lightsaber and his, his Azure Crystal. Oh, there are the modifiers. Melee damage plus 130%, so it's over doubled our melee damage. I assume that's, yeah, plus 95%. So that's going to be bonus to accuracy. Okay, that's very, very useful. What does that mean, bonus accuracy long? What does that mean? So, is that with our force powers? I've never actually seen them miss, to be honest with you. Bonus accuracy long. I honestly don't understand that. And it's not like if Krup gets injured, he can't just immediately bring himself back to full health. I don't think this is much of a challenge for Sith Lord Krup Voosh at this stage. Now, I obviously do want him to be a bit more light side orientated. So I'm going to cast things like Force Defense. Oh, that just acts like a regular old shield generator. That's awesome. I want to keep spamming, you know, Force Defense, things like that to help build up his... Is that an Acklay? Oh my god, it is. These were the things on Geonosis from Attack of the Clones that they sent against, you know, Padme and Obi-Wan and Anakin when they were all locked up. Why did I start with Padme? Everyone's favourite character. Heal self, Krup Voosh. Right, let's try and get him back to the light side a little bit. He did fall into darkness again. The pigs, they drove him there. So I'm just going to spam, you know, like heal self and force defense, try and bring him back to the grey. Maybe we should focus on... So these powers are just neutral, right? You got 4 speed. Actually might be a good shout. What is this one? Oh, an Android upgrade station. Yeah, I remember. Maybe 4 speed is just a good idea. We've got force push and force pull, obviously. That would be really, really good if we had, like, you know, like a long-distance guy, would say a charge lance minigun, something like that. Pull him closer, and then we can get in and obviously do some damage there. I don't know. 4 speed and force push, obviously the opposite's true. Good against melee characters. 4 speed, though, increases the running speed of a caster for a short while, but I would still have to manually use it, so it's not particularly useful. So what we're going to do... Man, they were excellent quality as well. Holy shit, how much are they worth? 945, so it wasn't particularly useful. I mainly came for the Android upgrade station, because I'm not sure if we can build these. I assume we can, but it's just going to save us, you know, having to build one. Right, okay. We're obviously going to wear these, because they are a significant upgrade from its regular Sith robes. Doesn't really look like a Sith, huh? Doesn't really suit him. Anyway, let's pick that up. Let's pick up this one. Rebel Helmet Legendary will help out. Give that to the pack animal, and then we might as well head off. I don't know why I'm not just using the caravan screen for this one. Guess I'm just trying to be a bit more precise. Do we want to take the dead pigs with us? Obviously, they're going to rot before we actually get them anywhere useful, so it's a bit pointless. Right, good work, team. Doesn't take them too long to get there. Known threat, manhunts pack 4 pigs. I suppose we fought 5. Anyway. Oh, they're probably... Maybe some of them are still alive? I don't know. Reform caravan. Let's go, team. So we've got everything. We've got our Android station. Movement tile 8 point... Ooh. Why? Krup is... I guess it's just the... So Krup, Valerie, average between the 2, multiply for carried mass. Yeah. Okay. Tropical rainforest also adds +2. So when they're back on the road, it's fine. We don't want to take those. We want to take the... Do we want to take the berries? I guess so. Yeah, it's that Android upgrade station. 50 kg. Hindsight, maybe, yeah, it's going to take 2.8 days to get back. Are we good for food? Some point. Oh, he took all the nutrient solution. Yeah, we're fine. Good work, Krup. Alright, so I think we need to start tearing the space apart and rebuilding it. Well, not necessarily tearing it apart, but obviously building new little buildings. So like I said, I want to sort of stick to the natural environment for building. So what we're going to do is probably go for another base expansion here. We'll go for build copy. I'm going to sort of go between these two rock faces here. So where's like a nice, let's try that. That's okay, that kind of works. So do that one. And then between maybe this rock face and this one. And then obviously just connect the dots in between. If we can go like there to there, that works out pretty well. I'm happy with that one. And then we'll do, you know, we could do quite a multiple block thick wall for this one. There is steel there though, so in the off chance that we ever need emergency steel, I'm going to leave that one on the outside. There we go. So it's going to be the area we're expanding into for houses, things like that. It's also a geothermal generator that we're grabbing in that one, so I think that's a fair expansion. Now, just to keep things as streamlined as possible, I'm going to build a couple more doors in these walls. I like having this sort of multiple walled base. Normally, I fall into the trap doing one big perimeter wall. But I do like this, the way that we've got distinct sections. We've got animal farm landing pads. Not sure about that one. I may also divide this one up and have the animals in like a pen towards the back a bit more. And then obviously the landing pad separate and the farm as well. None of this really works, but it's all a temporary measure until we can sort of get the balance right, especially for the animal feed. Aha, the spaceship's here. Hello, what have you got? Actually, we do need to buy some steel, like, pretty urgently. I dismantled the, what was it? The wood-fired generator, that was it. And it turns out that was the thing keeping the entire power grid online. So now everything's in darkness and people are not quite happy about that one. Who's our best negotiator now then? Ho, if you could do me a favor and trade with the cargo ship, we'll see what they've actually got for us. They should have some steel. You know, it's a mining company. So fingers crossed. They do, thank God. Oh my God, how much gold do we need? We should probably buy some gold as well. Oh, it's so expensive though, my dude. We'll buy as much as we can afford. I'll sell them some... What can we sell them? We'll sell them some components. We've got chem fuel, but they don't want chem fuel. Right, 9 okay, so let's buy a little bit more then. 9, 7, 6, 19. Is that going to be enough? I mean, I'm happy to have a little bit left over. Yeah, so we only actually needed like 16. That's great. Okay, fantastic news. We've done that. The multi-analyzer is finished after all this goddamn time. That's incredible. Awesome. And we also got ourselves... Oh, no way. Yellow ship chunk. Dismantles into steel, gold, and components. Hilarious. Good joke there, Rimworld. Nice one. Very cool. Let's get all this nutrient solution hold as well, because that's quite significant. Okay, who's our best builder then? When... Oh, it's Poker. Wow, Poker's very good, aren't they? I forgot that Poker was such a skilled builder. Yeah, but where's my steel, though? Yeah, but where did it go? Excuse me? Is it still on the landing pad and they just can't get to it, maybe? Unless we're just hauling it over. Well, they've definitely traded with us. Ah, Priscilla has got it. Right, okay, there we go. They were still hauling it over. That's fantastic news. Hey, can you not, when we're literally in a power outage, waste the last of it on building a... Oh, not time to construct in short Poker. Get to work, my friend. There we go. Okay, this is going to be huge. The multi-analyzer is a massive, massive game. The advanced multi-analyzer. Again, the research speed from this is going to be huge, and it's going to allow us to get to that endgame content. Not necessarily quicker, because I don't want to get to the endgame content super quick. But it's going to help out with some of the more hefty bits of research so that I can maybe dedicate Lubov to doing something a bit more useful. You know, building, for example. There we go. Oh, man, it's a plus 25%. Yeah, that's very significant. Well, I suppose the bonus to that is we could have Krup Voosh doing something a bit more useful. You know, because he is capable of building and cooking and doing everything, essentially. So I might get rid of the second high-tech steel research bench. We'll just have Lubov as head intellectual. Seeing as she can't do, you know, literally anything else. Well, she can. She can do anything but dumb labor. But she's terrible at artistic, terrible at crafting. So I'd rather she just stick to, you know, her wheelhouse, basically. So, what's the plan for the base then? I'm thinking... We actually leave all these bedrooms here because we do have Orion's guest hospitality mod turned on. So this can act as sort of our embassy area for guests, things like that. This room I'm sort of tempted to... Oh, goodbye, Mining Coast spaceship. This room I'm sort of tempted to have as more of a workroom / stockpile. Oh, robot trader. Shit, we just spent all of our goddamn stuff. I'm so annoyed. Yeah, like I was saying, we could have this room as a sort of work zone stockpile, because it does look a little more industrial. Then build a dedicated hospital. Maybe convert this room into a hospital and then move all the workroom stuff up. That would make more sense, I think. If we had a hospital here alongside the embassy, and of course we got like a dining room there. This can be for recreation if we convert this to like an entrance area, and then obviously maybe run a wall across here and have this as the hospital, as the is sort of the plan. Anyway, that seems like a fairly good idea. So we'll do that one. Obviously, then we'll have all of their houses, and then the workroom, and then we'll have them a dedicated kitchen, sort of recreation area for our colonists as well. That way, because the issue with keeping it the way it is right now, and not converting these buildings into something more convenient, is that, say their house is all the way up here, they've got to wake up, run all the way down here into the kitchen, run all the way down here, then they get an hour of recreation, so they'll probably run all the way back to, you know, their room if they want to just meditate or whatever. It's not very convenient, so we'll try and sort of move, or I should say rebuild a fresh area for all the colonists to do their own things in. I'll demonstrate that in a second. We'll actually get onto the building in a minute whenever Krup Voosh gets home. What was I about to check? Robots, that was it, robots. Okay, so Esmiho is our best negotiator, so let's get you to call the robotics trader, see if we can't sell anything to them. They sell a Rancor skull. Oh my god, that means there are Rancors in the game. I never even thought about that. Those must be awesome to kill one. Or maybe even, hang on, tame one. That seems like a great plan. Anyway, what can we sell them? We can sell them Half-Life. Oh my god, the cleaner, one cleaner and one hauler will set us back 3,700 gold. Even if we sold them absolutely everything we have right now, which we're not going to, but even if we did, it would not put a dent in it. Yeah, unfortunately, these robots are a bit of a pipe dream, really, huh? We'll worry about that later on. Stoll is back, thank God. What was wrong with Stoll? Do we even know what caused it? What's the final straw? A little bit of pain. Malnutrition trivial. What? Oh, right, that's from where he's been wandering around, I see. Exhausted, malnourished, minor pain, uncomfortable, stuck indoors. Why are you stuck indoors, my dude? You've literally been out building walls all this entire time. Very odd. Krup's back. Hey, there we go. Right, nice. Let's see what this android station actually does for us then. I've been advised not to rush too far along the androids because they can get kind of powerful. I've also been told that the tier 5 androids... Oh, Krup has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Hey, do you want to just go to bed though, my dude? There we go. I've also been told that the tier 5 androids are very, very powerful and you can only get them via an event. So I speculated that maybe you put an AI persona core in one, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So, research that we haven't done that I think is essential. Well, let's take a look here. I think carpet making, honestly, is something I should have done a very, very long time ago for doormats. Animal healing. Learn how to heal old wounds on animals. Would that be like old scars, bite wounds, things like that? Very strange. Okay, maybe we should go for that one, seeing as we have a ridiculous amount of animals. Matter weaving. Synthread, plasteel, and even hyperweave. Oh, man, that could be cool. And that allows us to build a matter weaver. Am I seeing that right? For a new research bench. We've also got Mechanite Assembling, allows us to build a Mechanite Assembly bench there. Nerve Shock Delivery allows us to make a Pain Stick? Oh, God. That's a lot. What is all of... I don't know what any of this stuff is, you know. I don't know what mod adds all of this, but it seems very cool. We've got Advanced Computing as well, which adds a computing system. Needs to be placed near a research bench like the multi-analyzer. Oh, wow. Okay, so we go for one of those as well. Calypso World hospital beds also seem like a pretty good shout, because like I said, if Krup Voosh goes down, who's going to heal him? Aquaculture I like the sound of too, just because it would allow us to make a sort of stable food source. Let's go for that one too, because that's another mod that I haven't really seen too much of. Flat screen television, couldn't hurt, could it? We actually did finish the arcade construction, so we'll do that one in a second. And sort of get the... Oh, there's the Android upgrade station. Oh, so we could have built it. Right, it's probably a waste of time then. So... with the arcade, we can obviously fulfill so many different types of recreation very, very easily with that. You can also make homebrew cartridges, which I believe just count as generic recreation. They don't do anything. But if you don't have anything, you know, it is better than... or it's just a very cheap and easy form of recreation, I should say. So this one we can only get if we have a tier 5 Android. So that's pointless. Basic Android plating and advanced programming. Converting prisoners to randomizing. That sounds useful. Let's get those for now. Let's actually test out some tier 3 androids if we've got enough gear. I think it's long overdue. 100 plasteel, 10 uranium. Oh, sorry, 10 advanced components, 70 uranium, 30 gold. That's a lot. Well, that's quite an expensive boy. Let's start a tier 1. Let's create a tier 1 android to start off with here. I've got to remember to create the android and not the kit. Let's create a tier 1 android, see how that goes. Then we'll make a tier 2, and then we'll make a tier 3. Why not, honestly? Might as well see what that's like. And you know what? Actually, just to conserve resources, seeing as we are in a little bit of a drought still, let's go for just tier 1 android. Now, I think the next thing we should focus on, sort of long-term, is definitely the core drill. 2,000 steel, 400 plasteel. It's massively expensive. It's ridiculously expensive. And it would also do good sort of being built in this room, I guess, if this is going to be our new stockpile. So... the hospital will be moved, but that's a good temporary hospital, I think. Yeah, I like this idea. So let's go ahead and turn this area, or at least part of it, into the... maybe even expand it out a little bit. That's probably a much better idea, huh? So if we sort of do something along... I don't want to make it too large, but a little bit larger definitely couldn't go amiss. Do something a little bit like that. So it's going to be much, much bigger, but that allows us to build, you know, stockpile and workshop fairly comfortably there. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And we'll get rid of all of these. Dismantle those quickly. The issue is swampland, once again. So we're going to have to build bloody bridges over it. And it's going to look ugly as sin. But, you know, what can we do, really? Oh, a raid. Fantastic. The Quale. I don't think we've seen these boys, have we? Okay. Right. Now, oh, God, they've got tranquilizers. Anesthetic gun. Maybe they've heard of Krup Voosh. This seems dangerous. 2 of them have got it. Okay. Now, are any of them force sensitive is the real question. Oh, shit. Force Apprentice. Kelby Hall. Okay, fantastic. There is actually one character who's a Force Apprentice. Great memory, volatile, greedy. Who else we got? Careful shooter, too smart. Xenophobe, Force sensitive as well. Catfish and Kelby. This could be the start of the Great Sith Temple. Who else we got? Jamie, nothing. Night Elf. So we actually want to get Catfish and Kelby no matter what. How can we do that? Well, let's think. Basically, blaster rifles are, you know, far superior to that as a lightsaber casing. I thought it was another lightsaber then. We don't have any other blaster rifles, though. Anesthetic guns, I really need to start building them. So we confirmed that it actually does work. I was sort of putting off building the anesthetic guns until I knew that, you know, characters could turn up with that. What is Vibro Sight? That sounds awesome. So let's actually make an anesthetic or a tranquilizer gun. So what's that? 60 steel, 3 components, 3 medicine. Oh, shit, that's actual medicine, though, isn't it? I'm going to build 3 of those. So these things stack. The way I understand the way it works is you fire at them, and every bullet that hits lowers consciousness by like 10%. So with enough of them, they're just going to drop down unconscious. Too many, and you'll kill them. So I'm not going to go full board and give everybody but Krup an anesthetic gun, but I do want to be a little bit more careful with this. If we could capture those 2 force sensitives, Krup's got himself a couple of apprentices right there. Right, okay, team. Here we go. Let's do it. I'm going to send them all to the, just to the stockpile initially, just to make sure everybody's got a weapon. Priscilla, honestly, you're so bad at shooting, but you're... Why has Cotway not got a weapon? Oh, you know why? I think he fell unconscious, didn't he? Or something like that, and obviously dropped his weapon. Oh, we do have another blaster there. Somebody missing a blaster? Stollers, that one. Cotway. Okay, yeah, Nelson, Bryn. Okay, so we can actually swap out. Who has traditional machine weaponry? So we're going to swap you, Ho, with that one to get a blast rifle. Because obviously blasters do burn damage. Burn damage is a lot better for taking prisoners. Right, go and grab that. Oh, God, fuck, they're right outside. Right, move out. Okay. Line up. First things first, let's go Krup Voosh. Force defense. Move forward. Let him soak up the bullets. Let's get Stoll to the back because I don't want his bullets to hit. I just want them to obviously be suppressing fire. Right, let's move you down, down. Let's go down there. Priscilla, honestly, my dude, just stay inside. Can't wait. Spread out a little bit. Bryn, I'm going to say move back because... Oh, God, the grenadier. He got too close. How is he getting so close? Oh, shit. We're fine. Okay, Krup just straight up murdered the dude. Probably for the best, all things considered. What can we do? Let's make a line up there. I want to kind of avoid Stoll because he's more likely to kill our dudes than anyone else. Who's it we want to take prisoner? It was Catfish and... Was it Mal? Oh, God, was that the guy that we want to take prisoner? No, it wasn't, was it? Kelby, that was it. It was Kelby and Catfish. Right, Krup. Lightning Catfish. Shit. The lightning's too strong. Okay, no, we can't do that. Right, okay. Mitsuya is down. You know what? Let's just leave it to fate here. Come on, Kelby, drop down. You are a force... She's a force apprentice, which is better than force sensitive. Come on, knock her down, please. Okay, who's got the traditional weaponry? You fire down here instead, because I don't want to see her dying. Let's just get a couple of these boys. So you 2 fire at Kelby. No. You have quite powerful weaponry here. You 2 fire at him. You 2 with the pistols fire at Kelby. Ho is down. Oh, shit. Kelby's dead as well. Fuck. I think we need Alduin. Sure, there he is, the World Eater himself. I think... Oh, we actually got one. God damn it, we got that. You know what? Kill those 2. Get their guns. Get their guns. I was going to say we need to build anesthetic rifles as soon as possible. Take them out. Come on, team. Please, get that gun. That's all I'm interested in right now. Don't bother taking them prisoner. Get their guns. Oh, shit. Was it several? Oh, several groups attacked. Oh, God. Force Apprentice there. Tough. Psychically deaf. Right. Krup, go after that Force Apprentice. Let's see if you can't get him, my dude. It was him, wasn't it? Silver. Choke him out. We'll just keep choking him out if we have to. You take him down. Get those guns. We've got one. Excellent. How's Ho doing? You don't need, like, immediately healing, do you? No immediate danger at all. Please. Yes, nice. Okay, that's really, really good. We got 2 anesthetic rifles. That's a really big gain, even if we get no force sensitives. Kevin, you were force sensitive, right? Oh, no, it's silver. Silver. Gotta remember to get silver. Kevin does have a barnet can, though. Right, okay, I'm not interested in you. Force lightning. Oh, the one time we didn't want force lightning, well, the one time we wanted force lightning to actually kill them. Right, choke him out. Just keep choking him until eventually, hopefully he'll just fall down. I'm not really sure which is the best force power for taking prisoners, but this is a good learning experience, if nothing else. Right, Kevin, you're done for, my friend. I'm sorry. Goodbye. There we go. Fleeing. Excellent. Choke him out again. Oh, that's incredible. Holy shit. We got 1 force sensitive, and we got 2 tranquilizer guns. Okay. Everyone else, squad down. How do we do that? Squad down. Right, get to work. Krup, capture him. He should be in no immediate danger, right? Yeah, we've just choking him, and we've crushed his neck. That's fine. Get him up there. Just going to be a little bit of light bruising. Got a lot of guns as well, unfortunately, because obviously they're no real use to us there. Haul these bodies. Let's get those immediately buried, just so we don't, lose an easy debuff. What else we got there? 2. Where's the other anesthetic gun? Oh, somebody already grabbed it. I think Bryn's already picked it up, hasn't he? Gear. Where did the other anesthetic gun go? Well, I'm sure we'll find it anyway. We definitely got 2, so it's not a problem. That was a good raid. That was like a really, really great raid for us. Mitsuya. Sanguine Bloodlust Abrasive is pretty good, actually. Sanguine Bloodlust are obviously, very good for keeping our own mood up. Oh, incapable of dumb labor, plant work, mining. So what are you good for? Oh, politician. That explains a lot. There, this seems appropriate. You're really good at fuck all. Okay, you've got a little bit of skill in cooking. Abrasive, body purist, nudist. So you're actually really easy to keep happy. Good at medical. You're a paramedic. We might as well capture them, huh? There's no real downside to capturing them. Priscilla, capture Mitsuya. Oh, there's no other free beds. Oh, we've already got... Okay, shit. 4 prisoners. We'll have to turn these into non-medical hospital beds temporarily. Right, okay. Who have we got? Cotwave, capture him. Poker, capture Alduin. Well, we might get a bunch of new colonists, even if they aren't, all the 4 sensitive ones we wanted. But the tranquilizer guns, that's a really big get, though. I've only got 1. Where's the other one gone? I'm actually kind of worried we've sort of permanently lost that one now. Where is it? I'll see if I can find it. Hang on a second. Oh, there we go. It's already in the stockpile. So that's great, great news. Now, the question is, do we want to give that to our best? So who have the blaster rifles? Let's swap that one out, because she's a great shooter anyway. What is that? She's also got 15.5... I don't know what that sort of ... is supposed to represent there. Maybe she's learned too much today and has to wait. Maybe it'd be better to replace Stoll's minigun with the anesthetic gun. It's probably a good plan. I think it'd be far more useful. So these 2, if we get a single person turn up who maybe we want to grab. Is that tainted? Oh, it is. If we get a single person turn up that we want to grab, shooting them with or sending just those 2 out with their anesthetic rifles is going to be very, very powerful. I'm also going to do that for... a lot of other people churn out a few more anesthetic guns there. That worked so well. Okay, this is very, very cool. So what we can do is we can copy bills, right? And then you can paste them. This probably wasn't the best one to pick here. We can paste them to other workbenches, or to, the same workbench if there's any reason to do that. And any changes you make to this one will be reflected in the other bills linked to it. That's such a cool little feature there. Something we definitely need more of. So it's obviously for multiple butcher tables or even for multiple stoves. That's going to be massive. Because it means any alterations we make to one, we don't have to go to every single workbench. That's very, very cool. Poker, my dude. I know you're a great builder and everything. But I don't mean to tell you a business. But this seems like a horrible idea. Removing... Let's go prioritize removing roof area first. How about that? Fucking fool. Right, I don't think we need to remove quite that much. But, that's fine. Let's go build roof area again. Just needs to be like this area specifically. You know what? These ones are going to be fine because they're connected to this roof. Oh god, do not build a roof over that for the love of God. There we go. Okay, so just those for now. There you go, Poker. Again, don't mean to tell your own business, but you do seem to be an absolute idiot. Seeing as this is going to be a workroom and a storage room, I'm actually going to dig up all of these paved tiles. Now, initially, this was going to be sort of a hospital research area, but we don't really need paved tiles in a room that's going to be used to store stuff and people are occasionally just going to walk through. The workshop itself will put down some better tiles, but this is just a massive waste of steel, because this is going to give us back a lot of resources, which we quite desperately need, to be honest with you. So, what is it we need for that deep core drill again? It's like 2,000 steel, 250 plasteel. It's expensive, whatever the hell it is. Where was it? Production. Let's go core drill. I mean, whereabouts do I want to put it, really? I mean, this room would make the most sense if this is going to be our stockpile room. So I'm going to put it, like, I don't know, I guess just here is fine, huh? I'm going to forbid it, because we don't want to immediately start work on it, but it'd be nice just to keep it there as a reminder of, hey, dummy, actually do this. Right, as for these medical beds, what do I think? Oh, I shouldn't have removed those silver tiles. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. We're going to basically reinstall this as soon as possible anyway. Carpet making, that's fantastic as well. So what we can go is misc, make it out of cloth. Oh my god, do we not have any cloth at all? What? Well, that sucks. Well, we don't have anything. Fine, I guess we'll have to go hunt some animals and get some leather in that case. We've got elephant, we've got Joseph or that one, yeah. Capybara, those are fine, right, there we go. Just go ahead and hunt every single one of these, and then we'll make ourselves 100,000 capybara doormats. Alright, so that should help with our cleaners a little bit, you know, stop them having to do quite so much work. Do we need this many coolers as well? 21 degrees indoors. If we actually start, you know, cutting things off as well, and, you know, cutting off rooms, not cutting off, you know, legs and arms, although we might do that at some stage. Obviously, we would need far less coolers to cover the entire base. Just trying to reclaim some resources, you know, that's the whole point of doing this. And it's just occurred to me with potentially 4 more prisoners coming into the base here, we do need to put down some houses as soon as possible. Oh my god, do we have marble blocks? No, it's just people aren't building. Right, okay, so Stull, I'm promoting you to a much higher building priority, if you don't mind. I mean, it's basically no different. It just means that construction is going to come before plant cut now, rather than the other way. So we do have 4 fairly skilled builders. 8, 10, 14, and then obviously 18 there as well. So it's not like things are going slow. I think it's just where we had that big raid, things have been delayed somewhat. And obviously ripping out all this entire floor maybe could have been left till later in hindsight. But we are quite desperate for, you know, resources running around. Let's get rid of these. I'm actually going to just... no, let's uninstall them rather than deconstruct them. I mean, are they bad quality? Oh, they're both excellent quality. No, absolutely just uninstall them for now. Because we don't really want people, you know, coming to the hospital out in the dirt. I feel like it's a bad idea. The 33rd Annual Theme-In 15th 15 Expedition. You and your... wait, we like the 15th planet. That's crazy. That's generally how, you know, naming schemes work. So it's a shooting competition hosted by the Galactic Empire. It's quite far away, though. Why would they host it there? Oh, my God. We could go for that, but, I mean, who's our best shot? It's got to be Ho, right? 15.5? Oh, easily. Without a shadow of a doubt, she's easily our best shot. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced. Nice. We could send her off, but she does have a frail, bad back, and it would take her days and days and days to get there, so... I don't know, what else does she do? Oh, she's cooking as well, and there is quite a high demand for that right now, given all the animals, you know, making the kibble, making the silage, obviously cooking meals for our constantly growing colony. In fact, I don't think we're even getting any more meals, are we? Low food. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I feel like these animals are taking up way too much time. I mean, all animals can eat kibble, so don't bother making silage. I think we can not worry about that one for now. Oops. Just got rid of butcher creature there. So let's copy that one, paste it with links to the original build. There we go. That's fine. Make bulk kibble. We are making bulk kibble, aren't we? Yeah, we are. So it's 4 times as fast. That's incredible. Good. Nothing to worry about there. I feel like the actual food, though, is sort of... We're not doing a particularly good job with that. So let's build a copy of this. Can fit it in there, but it's going to look ugly as sin. Yeah, no, I feel like a kitchen expansion might be necessary as well, then. Okay. So maybe if we... Yeah, that would work. Let's put this heater, I don't know, literally anywhere else is fine. Got a lot of construction to be doing this time around. So I'm going to do something like that. We're going to reinstall this one. We can put it there. There's no reason not to put it there, huh? Put that one there, and then we'll put another stove in this sort of area. Oh, God, a prison break. Oh, it's all of them. Oh, shit, I hope we don't kill them. Okay, tranquilizer guns, you are free to go, my friends. Let's get this in action. Tranquilizer guns, definitely in. Let's get everybody else in position, but not in combat, because I don't want any of these people getting killed, to be honest with you. So let's get them sort of convenient, but again, sort of out the way, so they're not going to end up in combat. Krup is also capable of disabling people without actually taking them down. Right, here we go. Wait, they can just walk out the doors? What the fuck do you mean they can just walk out the doors? Well, that's dumb. Silver is the one we actually want to capture, isn't it? So let's force choke Silver. Sorry, I said let's force choke Silver. Okay, that one's down already. Good. Priscilla is getting absolutely lit up by our own goddamn colonists, for the love of God. Oh, you guys suck. You guys absolutely suck. Alright, Krup, bring those 2 round. Krup, choke. We want you. Nice. Okay, there we go. Whew. That was no, they're still escaping. Excuse me, they're still escaping. Squad back up, please. I guess that was just where the choking wore off. Let's try again. Got him. Right, okay, quickly capture him. Quickly recapture everybody as soon as possible. Rescue Priscilla. There we go. Right, move in. This is going to be like a very tight procedure here. There we go. I think we've done it. Nice. Good work, team. Fucking prison break, seriously? I don't believe they can just walk out the doors. Why does that happen? They can just leave? That's not how prisons work. Oh, sorry, I forgot about this one as well. There we go. Like I said, we're running a tight ship here, team. Right, okay. Well, that sucks. That, like, sucks massively. I guess we're going to have to replace these doors with something a bit more, I don't know, structurally sound. Seems a bit shit that they can just open it and leave. Now, I'm thinking for the food, it would make far much more sense if we only allowed the crate dragons to eat the kibble. Everything else, to my knowledge, can just eat grass, can't they? So let's just double check this very briefly. So let's go information. Vegetables, seeds, live plants. Okay, so live plants is the important one there. Christabel, we know, can eat grass. Same with the neutralobes. I think Valerie is also the same scenario, eat live plants. Yep. Whereas the crate dragons are obviously, you know, carnivores. They're predators. Raw meat, corpses, meals, processed foods, kibble. So what we really want to do then is actually make a new zone. We'll call it like, so that's the area they can actually roam in, which is fine. Let's go manage areas. We'll go new area and we'll call this one carnivore. Just so I can, you know, keep track of it. Carnivore. Right. And then let's go a little something like this. Generally the same sort of area, you know, that they're allowed to roam in. But then we'll go back to the other area and restrict them from being able to enter the sort of kibble hall. What a great word. Let's get rid of, so it was area 1 is just for the other animals. So we'll clear this one out so they can't go anywhere near it. Thank you very much. Right, there we go. And then we'll take the stockpile zone and we'll say animal feed, but not hay or silage, because obviously crate dragons can't eat that. So this is just a crate dragon, you know, exclusive feeding area. Then we'll allow, let's go crate dragon 1 through 9. Oh my god. All of those get access to the carnivore area. These boys get access to area 1, which I'm going to sensibly rename to herbivore. Right, so let's go manage areas. Area 1, rename herbivore. Herbivore. Man, that threw me off then for a second. Right, okay, that makes a lot more sense, because now we're not just going to be spending most of the game making meals for animals. Because as much as I like all these crate dragons, my god, they have been a massive burden the past couple of episodes, huh? Group of mechanoids, just to tidy things up there. I was kind of hoping we get a little bit more building done, but that's absolutely fine. A single centipede, huh? It actually is just one centipede. I feel like if anybody's capable of taking these boys out, it's Krup Voosh. I think you could probably solo this. Force lightning, you'd imagine, versus a mechanoid would be devastating, huh? Oh my god, is that really the best way to get around there? We definitely need to... Oh, you know what? I was going to say we need to put some holes in these walls. Right on cue, I think the centipede is probably going to beat me to it. Where is he mining? Oh, there we go. Alright. Might as well just stand behind here then and force lightning the fool. There we go. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. 4%. He's a mechanoid. Excuse me, sir. He's a mechanoid. I would imply that would imply to me that perhaps, you know, just a thought, they might be mechanoid, mechanical. Maybe they don't run on electricity, even though we know they do, because, you know, you could shut them down. Anyway, okay, that's fine. You know, maybe they're just grounded. That's not quite how that works, but fine. How about now? 87%. Oh my god. Right, everybody squad up, but actually get your distance a little bit, because these things, when they close the gap, pack a punch. Obviously, they're very, very slow, but they can goddamn hurt when they get close enough. Needs to recover force powers. Oh shit, that's annoying. Alignment is all the way back to dark again. It seems impossible to stay a light side character. You just have to go for no offensive long-range powers at all. Kind of sucks that light side have no offensive long-range powers. They're using tranquilizers against these boys. It actually worked. Anesthetic bullet initial actually worked. Look at that. Moving minus 30%, consciousness max 70%. That's crazy. Alright, fine. We'll just have Krup Voosh finish that off. And that's actually good timing as well, because we do have a distinct lack of steel, plasteel components, etc. Right, there we go. Let's get rid of that one. Let's just make sure we've actually got wardens capable of recruiting these prisoners as well. We've got 3 wardens. I'll leave it just in the hands of Krup Voosh, I think, because he is incredibly skilled. Like, that's his wheelhouse. Right, Krup, if you want to finish that one off, my dude. No, can we just finish it off rather than actually just stab it to death with our lightsaber? There we go. Let's be a bit more precise about this. Priscilla, what are you two? Oh, you two have only just turned up. Well, thanks for the effort. Appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. We're going to leave this episode here for today. Mixed bag, I think, in terms of progress. It was a lot more dynamic, I suppose. I'll give you that. We did get ourselves a Force Apprentice for Krup Voosh there, so that's very, very important. Just a case of, I guess, breaking his will to the dark side now. Speaking of which, he's actually doing that right now. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be great when we get ourselves another Force-sensitive character, you know? Throwing out 2 lots of Force Lightning, because let's be honest, they're both going to trend to the dark side, because it doesn't seem possible to do it outside of that, huh? And let's give a big shout out to our patrons for making this series and the channel possible in the first place. A big thank you to Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Sidini, Tim Bragg, Laurus, Crosis, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lundeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pelvis Presley, Suna Kirito, Conspired T, Jimbo, Orcswolf, Facundo Vasquez, Tom Terror 18, Average Gamer 419 Escape, and Zazzy 7011. Thank you all for your support, the insanity levels on Patreon. It is most appreciable. Appreciated. It's very nice and good of you. And you know who else is nice and good? That's right. It's Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Ice the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Ders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Joran de Vries, Haji Dumar, Alpha Scuff, Don217, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Sir Death, Acero, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, John Holiday, and Zico.